Black History Month for me is kind of, take time to just educate myself about, what my ancestors went through, what kind of we're going through right now. And then what I learned from that to like educate other people as well. That's kind of what it means to me. So, if it's that time to ask questions and learn and kind of educate yourself on what it means to be, well, for me, what it means to be Black, and how it is, how does it affect me in my day to day, and how does and also look at that history and see and pay respects to all those people that paved the way to allow me to be able to do what I do right now. This is kind of like the first time I started watching hockey, got into hockey. Jerome McGinlow is kind of the first person that looked like me that I recognized. So I think as a kid, seeing someone that looks like you in the NHL, like it kind of inspires you, and you're like, oh, like I can be there one day, like I want to be like that. So he was definitely one of those guys that at a young age I watched him a lot growing up. I remember having a Calgary Flames jersey, so he was kind of my idol growing up. Another guy like Dustin Byfuglien, loved his hard physical game. So those are a couple guys that kind of inspired me growing up. And then to put me into hockey, it was mostly my grandparents. They played hockey, loved hockey, especially my grandpa. So he's definitely a big influence of why I started playing. I can't single it to one single moment. I think it's more of a, little moments that kind of created that big inspiration, and was like, oh, like maybe I can make something of this. At a young age, I remember I lived in Washington, D.C. for a bit, and I was the only kid on the block with a hockey net and hockey stick. So at a young age, I knew what I wanted to do. So that's kind of where the seed started. And then we moved down to Vancouver, and that's kind of when I just got the whole kind of experience of like what hockey is. And, I fell in love with it the first time I stepped on the ice. And then I would say in junior, when I was in Kelowna, that became like, I can make something of this. We made a Memorial Cup run. That was a great memory. I'll always have that one. And after that, you get drafted, and then it's all about the work and the grind. So I've always had that passion, though, always that little spark. So back in Cincinnati, we had we'd bring in younger kids of color and kind of just run them through some drills and stuff like that. So I love doing that. I try to get as many people of color into my hockey camps that I run in the summertime. Just trying to give back to those people that maybe can't afford it, or like have that passion but just don't know where to go yet. So that's mostly what I tried to do. Me and my girl reach out to the Tape Out the Hate. We reached out to them and loved what they're doing. I don't know if you saw some of the boys wearing it in previous games, but just stuff like that we try to at least start the conversation, so people ask questions, and like that's the best part. So it's all about asking questions. It's all about learning. I don't expect I don't expect everyone to understand, but I expect everyone to want to learn, So just, if you see a person of color or whatever, ask a question. If you're curious, if you're wondering what struggles we have to go through, if you just want to, put on a documentary or flick and just watch, what where we're rooted from, and what the struggles we had to go through slavery, through getting our rights to vote, our rights to do daily activities. Like, you know, it still goes on today, as you see, and we're just trying to push that fight to, you know, love everybody, everyone's equal. And like, that's kind of the main focus and, you know, what I want people to get out of it.